It's your boy, man. We back in here. And as you know, season 2 is underway
Kobe
for
Bryant on what
McLoven.
motivates him.
And you start talking.
Everything negative, pressure, challenges are all an opportunity for me to rise.
Bro, you make the thing a little interesting. You just don't know your role, my brother. As I was saying, golly, season 2 is underway. New team. I'm just gonna show the roster. We don't need to look at my rotation. Yeah, you see 65 inside. We our best thing about us is our perimeter defense and ball handle. Patrick Beverly, you say? But nah, that's not bad though. Defense win championships. And we almost made it to the playoffs. We finished like ninth or 10th in the fucking conference. So close. We're years away from the play yet, y'all. We would have been in there.
We going back to back, Chad. Now I'm gonna be sad as fuck if we don't make it. I ain't going back to you. I might delete this bitch.
All right, you see the team. Blake Griffin, the second best. Hey, Josh Howard. What's your best thing? Outside scoring. So, okay. See who our shooter is. Him and Eric. The only niggas on that bit better be pulling in, letting it fly from deep, boy. None of y'all niggas better not be at the 3-point line. Not even me. Yeah. Hey, we in a new team. We're going to go ahead and get this first game underway. Hold on. We gotta go ahead. Our player. Hold on. Now, McLoven was balling with them 0. But they were still trying to give me 0 looks. Like that meant something. I did say we were going to make him right-handed too. But we're going to keep him. Yeah, jersey change. Okay. 2. What y'all think?
8 or 11. Hope you Kyrie.
I don't know. We ain't too saucy though for them type of numbers. Got to keep them.
But that's the goal, right? To become saucy enough to wear that jersey.
We'll be like my boy Paul George though. Changed. Went on the number 8 for Kobe, even though he went for it. We'll rock the 8 because it is for Kobe. That's the only reason I wear 8. My numbers are strictly number 1. Nobody even let me get my number. Should be diabolical. 8.0 for this. Oh yeah, as y'all can see, New Year they loaded us up with a couple drills. We do got some drills. I'll do that periodically because I don't know when the next time we're gonna get any more. So we're gonna let them 5 sit for a minute.
Yeah, we give you 5. You did so much. Yeah, I was gonna say you did something off camera, didn't you?
Jason Kidd on Vince Carter's dunk at the 2000 Summer Games. I think everybody was in awe, and nobody thought he was going to attempt that. But to me, that was probably the greatest play in basketball I've ever seen.
Now, I want to get this 3-point up to something legit, for real. Like, if I can't get it all at once, I don't want to spend it on. I should need to move up by the 5. I don't need no little 1 point. I'll upgrade this. It is though. My shot in the low post helped me out down low. Your boy do be damn near 15 for 15 for layups, damn near. All my attempts be at the rack. First game going though. We coming a long way. It made my journey to the NBA hella long. We might not even be BT, y'all. It might be a short video.
And now it's time for the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And as we take a look at the Clippers,
I ain't gonna care. I should have went
against the Blazers.
Without left. Oh.
Here's Roy. He's got 5.
He didn't let me get the rebound. Baron Davis, you got him. Scoring Baron Davis like
stolen away by the Blazers.
I think this quarter particularly, we're seeing them having trouble keeping possession.
Go make my own play then. Fuck y'all niggas.
Far too many turnovers.
I already finna start off with bad chemistry.
Here comes Miller.
Ain't no way. Y'all niggas just
2 out.
Watch me.
Barron dives for it. A steal by the Clippers. And Clark, when you see the kind of plays where they're unable to run their offense, as a coach, you start getting concerned.
Oh, without question. I mean, you run these half plays set up, you know your players can run them, and then they throw the ball away. You don't like to see that. They're not concentrated, trying to make a play, but it's about court awareness, understanding not only where your teammates are, but where's the defense. You've got to be able to understand and see both.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 13-point game. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
The first of 4 between these teams this season.
And here is Fernandez after the miss from Josh Howard. The pass cut off by Davis.
There's 2 back-to-back.
26 seconds left in the first. 4 games, 1 team. That's a nice chunk of your schedule.
Exact same conference too, Kevin. So anytime you face a conference team, it's even more important and significant that you take them out.
Oh, I lost it.
Shorty, he's covered by Roy. Dumps it off. The Clippers will hold on to it.
Almost picked it off. Still, nice hustle there to deflect the pass out of bounds. Los Angeles has really picked it up these past few minutes on defense.
They sure have. Their defense has really come on strong.
And their defense has been rewarded by coming up with a few steals. It makes working on defense a lot easier when you get those kind of results. And they're definitely getting results.
They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover.
I'm trying to get his bum the ball.
Here comes Miller. From deep. Misses the buzzer beater. The Clippers got out to a good start.
They dominated the glass early on, and that's always a good sign. Rebounding is an effort stat, and they've shown tremendous.
Tell them bitches to get it off the board.
That's what my shot is. I know it's automatic. I ain't automatic yet.
Welcome
but I
back.
was finna say, but wait, that's my arms. Y'all seen that?
A story of domination. Let's see if it will hold up here.
I'm the number 1 in the game. Get your ass up quick.
And so here are the Clippers.
Matter of fact,
it's a 13-point game.
Run baseline.
These tune in October 31st. This Halloween, we'll see Devin Harris and the New Jersey Nets as they take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Start time, 7:30 Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Still I hit the 50 rated free throw.
And he makes the first one.
Did not put no other.
Gets them both. Here's Roy. He has 5.
Real player. Use your time.
Here's Miller.
He made me jump so late. This nigga is already like 2 inches shorter than me. Why the fuck am I jumping late?
Aldridge can be on him.
I got 2. Help.
Here's Miller. Here's Fernandez.
I tried.
Connects from in close.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
And the Clippers have possession. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And here is Davis after the miss from Josh Howard. Dumps it off. Shorty takes it up. Drops it in on the layup. He has 6.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Trailblazers going with the new group. Villanueva with it. So it's Portland now. They trail by 14. Shorty, covered by Miller. Here's Griffin. Sinks it from about 9 feet out.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Hernandez down low. Kamen's there. Shoots from the post. No luck.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have. Shorty, he's covered by Roy. Down low. Here's Griffin. Nails the easy jumper. He's got 5. And you know, Clark, that strength on the glass is a big factor in this league.
Kevin, you can't deny it. There's no question about it. When you can control the rebounding area, you typically can control the game.
And here is Davis following the miss by LaMarcus. Please tune in October 31st, this Halloween. The New Orleans Hornets will be at home in Louisiana. They'll be hosting the Los Angeles Clippers. That one's scheduled for a tip-off at 7:30 Eastern.
We'll see how it plays out.
On the wing, Steven Jackson, defended by Kamen. Cuts off the pass.
I think he got baited into throwing that one.
Up ahead to Harrington. Barron. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
They're controlling and dictating the tempo, and that's exactly what you want to do.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And the Trailblazers with some adjustments. And here is Fernandez. 1:33 left in the second. Here's Roy. Drains the open look. He's got 7.
Boy, he's really special. The defense has to account for him at all times.
Shorty, he's covered by Roy. Poked away. Stolen by Webster.
Again, another turnover for him. He needs to do a better job of knowing where the defense is.
Kept alive. Easy shot. Passes high and out. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's an 18-point lead. You're talking about his turnovers. That's 2 this quarter.
Yeah, and that's a lot, Kevin. He's handling the ball, and he's just being a little careless with it. He has to be aware of where the defense is and then do a good job of trying to keep his body between the ball and the defender so he's not turning it over as much. If you're going to leave someone open out there, he'd be the guy. He doesn't have the touch from that spot.
Here's Roy. Here's Fernandez. A missed 3. Camby with it. 6 points for him. For the alley-oop.
It's great to see 2 players so in sync with one another. That's a perfect pass for a perfect finish.
Roy can't get the buzzer beater.
Talk about whipping some behind.
Yeah, lopsided game to say the least. And that concludes the first half. The score, 36-16. Now it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. Well, let's check out the story of the stats. Hello and welcome back. We're glad you're with us. The NBA so many times comes down to a game of runs, and we'll see if a run here will turn this thing around as we get underway. And here is Davis. And here is Fernandez. He's got 6. Bounce pass. 2 out. Bounces high, but falls through.
That's a good decision there, Kevin. He got the shot off early, but he was open and he knocked it down.
6 seconds to shoot. Here's Shorty. Gets in close. Adam corrals the miss inside. Outlaw. Here's Jackson. Cans it from in close.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
To Lawrence. Right block. Gordon lays it right in. Nice bucket by the third-year man out of Indiana. Eric Gordon had a short but very productive college career. He hasn't missed a beat coming to the NBA.
Well, scorers typically have the easiest adjustment to the NBA, especially when you have the range that Eric Gordon has and the strength. And he's an improving ball handler, so no surprise that when he got the opportunity, he puts big numbers on.
Over to you, Cheryl.
Well, I had a moment to speak with Nate McMillan, coach of the Trailblazers. He told them, finish strong inside. I want dunks, layups, or free throws. He made it pretty plain. He wants them in attack mode. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. And here are the Trailblazers. Bayless to the wing. To Fernandez. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Fernandez. The shot misses. And the Clippers the other way now. Here's Kaman. Kisses it off the glass and in.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball. Less than a minute remaining now. Looks like this one's all but done, Kev.
The steal. It's been all Clippers. The Clippers can just dribble out the clock to end the game. Down low to the right wing. To Kaman. Barron. To number 8. Raises up. Sinks it. The Clippers cruise to a win as they blow out the Blazers 79-47. Baron Davis is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Well, he was the initiator and the playmaker for their offense, Kevin. He kept his head up and created a bunch of easy scores with his passes.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.
Good performance tonight. I'd like to start off by saying that I thought your shot selection was fantastic. Taking the right shots gives your team the best chance possible to win games. One point of criticism I'd like to provide. You committed a lot of turnovers tonight. Not a very good look at all. Turnovers are generally one of two things: a lapse in judgment or a loss of body control. Where does yours fall?
You be focused on the wrong thing.
Overall, a very solid game. Keep up that level of effort.
NBA.com. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Let me see if she got my mission. Bobcats got Allen Iverson. Okay. It wasn't played nobody. Right. I look at other teams. Why can't I look at other team rosters? That shit funny. Milwaukee. It's time to part ways with Brandon Jennings. Oh my god. And that other nigga, Carlos Delfino. Hell no. So it ain't no way I can see it. Like that's crazy. First game wasn't bad. I do want to play another one, but at the same time, lucky widget. My bad. Fortune. If I'm being honest, I don't like that our
And
best
now
player
let's take a
is
second to talk
Aaron
about the
Davis.
Sprite ice cold
We don't
keys
got
to the
no
game.
wing or something
Clark,
that's
looking
not
at the
best.
Clippers, what do they need to do to secure a win?
Well, their focus
I gotta
has to
fight
be on
extra
Yao
hard
Ming. He's
to
got
get him
one
the
heck of a
buckets to
knack for
get
scoring
done.
in the paint. So you've got to fight him in the post area. Don't let him get that deep, sweet post.
Mug Grady with the ball. Really disappointing game for him, and that loss to New Orleans. Camby on him. Dumps it off. Here's Brooks. No luck on the three-point attempt.
With nobody around, he can't get it to fall. Won't see that very often, folks.
To Camby. Gordon behind the arc. That's good.
Finally able to get one down after starting off missing their first three. That's definitely not the start they wanted.
Mug Grady with the ball. And here is Battier. Right wing, Brooks. No good. And the Clippers the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
One of several shots they'll get. Two more scheduled meetings between these two teams.
Rebound by Yao. Houston in the lead. Here's Brooks. Good from 11 feet out. Fresh set of games here. They'd like to go up 1-0 and make a statement.
Starting off the series with the win, the pressure's on the other team next time you meet. It's a good position to be in when you can get that first one. Some players really look for the three-point shot in transition. It's one of the best times to shoot it. You have to be a sharpshooter, though, and of course, he is.
And here is Young. Camby on him. Here's Brooks. The three won't fall. And the Clippers have possession. Fresh from a win against Portland.
You look at where they really impacted the flow in this one, and it was in getting a hold of the loose ball and taking advantage of the lack of ball control.
Step up, big man. Step up, then.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think this was a wake-up call. I mean, we saw them play way too lax.
Here's Brooks. Tries to save it. The Clippers in the lead.
We got to save the hustle.
The dump off to number 8. From just inside the arc. Barron lays out. Shorty and gets it.
Oh, excuse me.
Goes up with it again. No good. And the Rockets going the other way now.
It's all good. We're going to keep you.
Tries to keep it alive.
Oh my God.
Picked off by Brooks. And he carries the short-range jumper.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, guys.
And it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the Rockets. Wallace is in at center.
The other niggas on the Bucks at least need to get the fuck out.
And here is Davis. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And so here are the Clippers. 7-point differential. And let's check out tomorrow night. It's a home game in Quicken Loans Arena for the Cavaliers. They'll be hosting the Orlando Magic. That one's scheduled for a tip-off at 7:30 Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
So it's Houston now after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's McGrady. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Here's Camby. Great finish in traffic.
They had a lot of trouble with their shot in the first quarter, but have found the touch here in the second.
Brooks. Kept alive. Here's Yao. Puts it in on the layup. 6 points for him. On offense, here are the Clippers. Clark, as you said, they look to be a little more comfortable now.
You know, Kevin Wells, sometimes it takes a while before you get into the flow of the game, and that appears to be what happened here. It just took them a little bit. Sometimes you need that first hit or that first bit of sweat to percolate, and you're good to go.
They're going out there.
Yeah, they are.
And so here are the Clippers. 9-point game. Here's Harrington. Still can't get it to fall.
The D left him enough space to sink it, but he couldn't get it done.
Riza, baseline. McGrady with the clock winding down, finishes with the soft touch.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting them involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. The Rockets going with the new group. And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 7. Shorty, Brooks covering.
That's not right.
Defense anticipated the kick out the whole time.
Rockets trail. Rushes in with the one-handed jam. And the Clippers have possession. Bob, baseline to number 8. 6 seconds to shoot. In close, gets the lay-in. He has 6.
You can see that they've broken out of a bit of their shooting woes in the first quarter. I mean, they were slumping in that quarter, but they found better scoring opportunities here in the second.
And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 9 points. And for tomorrow night at 7:30, will be the LA Clippers on the road as they travel to Louisiana to take on the Hornets at the New Orleans Arena. Start time, 7:30 Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. On defense, the Rockets. Shorty. Laid in softly off the glass.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
And here comes Aaron Brooks. Stolen away by Shorty.
You have to play smart with the ball in your hand.
So it's Houston now. Knocked loose. The Clippers
have been red hot offensively.
Yeah, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. Anything can happen. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 33-20.
Who's this guy?
Now it's
Ricky
time
requested
for
a trade
T-Mobile
already.
halftime report.
One more bench. Every time
Hello and
I
welcome
even
back. We're
start
glad
getting
you're
on
with us. The NBA so many times comes down to a game of runs.
Like I'm back
We'll
on
see
the
if a
bench.
run here
Like,
will
nigga,
turn this
damn,
thing
this is my
around
bench
as we get
possession.
underway.
He just killed my little pride, nigga.
Al Gordon.
I don't care about the winning when I don't get to
game.
contribute. That's what niggas don't care.
And here's Harrington.
I don't care
Here's
about no win if I
Howard.
didn't contribute.
Sinks the open
Y'all
shot.
just got me here
He
wasting
has
my
7.
time.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller for an update.
Yeah, during the night, I spoke with Bob Thomas
Got a
of
bucket,
the
but
Rockets. He
this shit
had
out here,
several
man.
harsh criticisms for every player on the team. They need to get a hand in the face of their three-point shooters. With very little pressure coming from his defenders, it's too
I'm
easy.
trying to call for screens. Y'all
That's the
niggas
latest from
fuck y'all.
courtside, Kev.
Thanks, Cheryl. And so here are the Clippers. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Slam dunk by Shorty.
This nigga a screen.
Well-set screen freed him up for the nasty throwdown. Nice execution.
Here's Brooks. On offense, here are the Clippers. 17-point game. Al Gordon. He's got 10. Here's Shorty. Comes up empty from the wing.
Ill-advised shot there. No question about it.
Brooks. Off from three-point land.
Decent look there, but not for him. He's been struggling all
Look how
game long.
bad,
A steal by the Rockets.
I'm trying to
2:10 left in the third quarter.
They make me straight.
Here's Brooks from short range. Graceful finish.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
And the Clippers call time here. We hope you'll tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The Celtics are playing away from Boston as they travel to Miami to take on the Heat at the American Airlines Arena. The action is set to get started at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
You always want to get out of there with a win in that one.
So true. The Rockets really having a tough go here. Down by 15. Following this game, they have to road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Taylor. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. And the Clippers have possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. He's got to push it. Shorty hangs and hits. 16 points for him.
That's a nice double clutch move there on the layup.
Shorty gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll take on the Hornets. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Clippers on D. The lead is 15. Pick by Yao. Off the pick, rebound by Wallace.
An outstanding pick there, and he still
That
couldn't
nigga.
get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count.
The shot from beyond the arc, misfired by Shorty.
Scrap book that right there.
Good job
boy.
hustling here. I mean, making the extra effort. When you're down, you have to do all of the little things, Kevin.
And they do have a slight disadvantage on the boards. And here is Yao. 10 points for him. Brooks misses. 38 seconds left in the third. And Clark, you mentioned hustle. They have to turn it up a notch.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Intensity. You have to bring that to the court every time you step between the lines, and that's exactly what
They
have to
make me
have
miss
here.
the rebound.
They've got to be more tenacious. They've got to play with more purpose and more focus and more drive.
So it's Houston now. Last chance unsuccessful for the Clippers. Here's Clevenger. Had a piece of it.
Where's my dribble? I'm trying to find him.
Here's Shorty. Connects from in close.
It don't feel like the same
He's
bad
got
guy.
18.
had.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
We have just finished the third quarter, and it's a double-digit game. The score,
I had the floor. I knew I was the guy.
Shorty came to play.
At least I would have been the face of the team. That's what I'm loyalty. Yeah. But it's the fact that I knew I still exactly. They wouldn't
McGrady with the ball.
They not finna go.
He's
get
got 8.
this year.
Left, and they said, BJ is going. You said that nigga Carlos gone. All these bums. Yeah, you
Dumps it off. Right wing.
I should have went to personal.
Here's Yao. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Shorty, McGrady cover. Here's Davis. A missed 3.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
T-Man frames it from 3.
That's all Brooklyn is. White, navy blue. Oh my God. How across him, but he still plays.
Black and white. New Jersey is ready.
To number 8. Here's Griffin from close range. Lays it right in.
That's the way to manufacture your shot against the tall defender. Solid effort.
They still in
Timeout
Jersey.
called the Rockets.
They still a net at the end of the day. The bottom of the net.
All right, Cheryl, what do you have?
Well, I had a moment to speak with Rob Thomas, coach of the Rockets. He wants his squad to focus on pounding it down low. He said, dunks and layups, guys. That's what we want. We'll see if they can get it to the rim. Guys?
Thank you, Cheryl. Wow, that's good.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
And the Clippers call time
New
here.
Orleans Hornets, like how that shit changed like that.
Kim is in at center. And here is Davis. He's got 6. Here's Shorty.
Oh my God.
Rebound by Yao Ming.
I pressed.
When you settle for that kind of shot, that's a wasted possession. That is not a high percentage look.
And here are the Rockets.
Yes.
It's a 14-point game. And the Clippers have possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Griffin blocked. Good D by Yao. And here comes Aaron Brooks. 8 points for him. Here's McGrady. Gets in close. Scooped up. McGrady with the ball. Davis is on. A shot by McGrady, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They lead by 14. To Canby.
Why are y'all trying to pass it to me once y'all in the thing? Get out.
Here's Griffin from inside. Davis leads the game in assists.
Now that's a nice dime. What a dime. He dished it inside, and it was right on target.
Riza.
Pretty slipped out.
Yao backs in.
A little too much body contact there. You have to stay in front of the ball handler by moving your feet, or you'll get tagged with that call every time. You got this, baby.
Yeah.
He knocks down the first one. Look at the space that is occupied by Yao
They made
Ming.
big man
He's
jump.
as big a human
It's
being
not
as
our
we have
fault.
in the
They
NBA, but
held
he
they
combines
dumbass
a
form
nice
like
touch.
that. But damn, like
The
That shit is
Clippers
stupid.
walk away with a double-digit victory as they
Especially
defeat the
when that
Rockets,
nigga-
66-52.
that nigga that.
For his steady
that-
play, Shorty is our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking it. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop him.
I dropped 18.
Yeah, what up, go get the game in bricks.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me,
Feel like
Kevin
I got
Harlan.
enough touches,
Thanks
man.
for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Touches.
Are you ready for your glowing review? First off, you were very selective on your shots out there. That kind of patience impresses me. As a teammate, your job is to do everything you can do to put your team in a position to win.
I don't know who this
You
bum
definitely
is.
did that on the offensive end of the court. Hey, another thing. It seemed like you were grabbing every possible rebound tonight. Players have defined their entire careers on their rebounding ability. It's not a bad living. Your teammates are loving you after that game. Great work.
Come on now. Niggas want finna keep getting left behind. Got a quick 20 on this one, don't I?
I wish I could get that shit back, man.
Man, the amount of money y'all wasted on fucking games is tragic. But it was worth it at the time. I swear to God, it was worth it at the time. But if I could get it back, Lord no, I would.
One thing I want you to fully understand is that
really
you don't have to dominate to be a leader. Kobe said it best when he said, as far as carrying the torch for the years to come, I don't know. I just want to be the best basketball player I can be.
He got dribble moves and still don't know what he wants. I'm still on rookie and bum moves.
What y'all don't get is these moves don't feel efficient. You feel me? It don't feel it. It's
just because they still pro. You got to get the elite moves unlocked to get efficient.
But as a pro, why is your moves this slow?
Because you still you a 65 pro. Be realistic. You gonna be slow. You're not supposed to be cooking everybody every play.
I don't know who lied to you. It's the hell.
Because 50 overall.
Because when I made a shot, I ain't get celebrated. I ain't get no good shot. The moment I took a break, bad shot selection. You held ball too long. You took a lot of bad shot selections out there. Like, bro, come on. Like,
man, since we're just sitting here, let me tell you about what I think is the greatest play in NBA history. It was the 1980 NBA Finals. Julius Erving and the Philadelphia 76ers were taking on the Magic Johnson-led Lakers. Actually, why don't I let my man Magic describe the play to you? We cut him off, and there was nowhere for him to go but out of bounds. It's still the greatest move I've ever seen in basketball. The all-time greatest.
All right. I can earn it with a 70 fucking. Or they make it to the Charlotte Hornets. Then they out of New Orleans Pelicans. Like, bro, the rebranding of it.
Let's check out the Sprite Ice Cold keys to the game. Clark, looking at the Clippers, what do they need to do to secure a win?
I think the whole team has to be on the same page when you're facing a player like Chris Paul. With great hands and a unique gift for reading plays, he's one of the league's most devastating ball hawks. He's able to defend that well and get steals because his position with...
For Chris, there was a Baron and a
McLoven. He's got 5.
Oh, excuse me, man. My bad. I did not see
a relentless and punishing inside game.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 11. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of the Clippers this season.
Another team tooling around at the bottom of the conference last year and got swept in the season series as well.
Here's Ilgauskas. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Even the teams at the bottom match up well against someone. That was the case here, too.
Kevin, maybe your relative strengths don't show up against a top-tier team, but lower the bar of competition a little bit, and in your own way, you can shine.
That's a good point.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
Here's Hughes. No luck on the three-point attempt. The Clippers in the lead.
You did all that upgrade and get upgrade to a shutout dribble.
No, he did.
Shorty connects on the baseline jumper. And it's that.
He's everything still probably 70. The highest shit I have is my speed and my.
Yep, exactly right. They're really going after it to start this game. A nice, good start.
80. Yeah, he's probably like that.
This game, 26 points.
No, I started with an 85 speed. That's what I'm saying. The highest thing they gave me was an 85 speed. Like, that's the only thing that I was.
Well, that shit is
He's got to get to an open guy behind the arc, especially one with
I
his
done had
shooting
games where I
stroke.
done had like 2,000, 3,000 BC and stuff, but it don't make sense. They just spend it on one point.
Shorty is called for the charge. That's his first foul.
Easy call there. He moved his feet, anticipated the drive, squared up to the offensive player. That was clearly a
So it's
charge.
like,
Or what is you on 85?
The Hornets trail.
oh, you know his shit, 85.
To the high post.
Ain't fast as fuck. That nigga got gone.
I ain't finna hold no sprint either.
You already know.
You ain't chasing that nigga. You ain't got the ball. I don't care that you like the nigga. I got a good 5+ seconds to get back to you before I even get told, oh, you make us out.
Okafor backs in. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover.
Hit your shoot.
And me,
That's good.
And here is Howard. No good.
yeah,
The Clippers have taken the early lead.
They dominated the glass early on, and that's always a good sign. Rebounding is an effort stat, and they've shown tremendous effort so far.
And we ended excited. Welcome back to the beginning of the second quarter. We're getting underway.
That's my own book of that quarter.
Al Paul, not on the scoreboard yet. November 6th, a game you will not want to miss. It'll be Kevin Garnett and the Boston Celtics. They'll take on the 76ers at the Wachovia Center. The game gets going at 7 o'clock.
This is what I be talking about.
It'll be fun to watch.
Like, bro, ain't no way I was that
They've really
shit.
done a great job.
What the fuck I
securing
looked
the
at when I
rebound.
first started my
They got the
jump?
advantage right now, Clark,
Like,
plus
what the
5.
fuck?
Here's Shorty.
One.
Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Well-used foul there to prevent the easy layup.
And like we were saying, having more rebounds helps in so many ways.
Well, here with the lead, it's important that you eliminate second chance opportunities for your opponents and then get some of those
I was gonna
yourself.
say it slightly early.
Al Paul.
I know what you do.
Poked away. Stolen by the Clippers.
You got too casual with the ball there, and it let excellent defense, and the steal
One of them
earns
niggas
them a
all
quick
get
bucket
blamed.
in transition.
Al Paul. To Peterson. Leads him in. Dumps it off. Here's Ilgauskas on the money.
I got 61 blocks.
6 points for him.
That's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was
6
about
feet.
to shoot,
My
he
block
was
rate
still
retired.
able to spot the open man.
Howard gets in close. Finishes with the soft touch.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Here comes Chris Paul. Looking for his first bucket of the game. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
One of the things that stood out to me and that I really liked in their game was the effort on defense. They did a nice job covering shooters, rotating to guys with the ball. They contained them when they had to, got some big stops.
Wait.
And here are the Hornets. 11-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Oh, Chris.
And here is Kaman.
Bro, that's not.
11-point game.
Things got jammed up near the rim, and that left a golden
I hate when
opportunity
they
for the steal.
fucking make you take
Here's
that
Hutchinson.
first shot. Like, why can't I just go
Nice
straight
shot
up?
by the rookie on a
Let this
hard
nigga
ball.
get a block
Picking
off.
the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Shorty. Gets it to the ball. He has 7.
They run very few plays for him on offense, but he got
that
it
nigga
done right
Dallenberg.
there.
And
Oh
coming up
my
a
God, that
broadcast
nigga
on
kicked our ball
November
to
4th.
half court.
It'll be
and I had to
Kevin
wait
Garnett
on my
and the
fucking
Boston
computer to go
Celtics.
get run and get it.
Gonna
Oh
face
my
the visiting
God.
Denver Nuggets.
Oh my
On
God. I
schedule
swear I
for
be
tip-off
trying to
at
kick the ball
7:30 Eastern.
after every
Should
score.
be a good game.
No matter who scored.
Peja defended by Gordon. 6 seconds to shoot. And it's ball missing.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have.
Here.
And here are the Hornets. Paul on the paint.
Bitch
Got the
ass
stop,
nigga. Give
thanks
my
to the
block
block
back.
by
Boy, and I
Shorty.
stood up and took your shit. Nigga. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about. You might sit on 0 points for the rest of the game if I touch the ball.
Heyman backs down. Barron.
Man, Davis, you that 80-some overall playing like you don't want to score, nigga. Fuck you passing for. Eric, you need to get the ball.
It's the kind roll off the front of the rim. You know, Clark, that strength on the glass is a big factor in this league.
Kevin, you can't deny it. There's no question about it. When you can control the rebounding area, you typically can control the game.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Let's take a look around the NBA yesterday. For the Pacers, a good game in Indiana. The Charlotte Bobcats with the loss. It's a road loss for the Hawks. The Celtics winning there. It was the Mavericks taking a win down in Dallas. The Raptors with the loss. And back to the game we go. Here's Hughes. 6 points for him.
We've seen him make that mid-range shot, but just not often enough.
To Griffin. Sinks it from about 9 feet out. 13 points in the game.
What passion for the game. They're putting on a clinic out there.
Here's Hughes. Nails the train.
He detected the early opening there and took advantage. That's a smart decision.
Shorty. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound. Here's Paul, dumps it off. Here's Hutchinson, can't hit. And the Clippers the other way now.
I keep telling you.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I think the boost they got when you look at their bench was really significant, very important. They were able to give the starters a nice rest, some much-needed rest, and then they were able to count on their bench not to just maintain the status quo, but to continue to produce.
Nigga just dribbling. Momentum dribbling. With no stamina. Throw it to him.
Hughes misses the buzzer beater. The Clippers
have been red hot offensively.
Yeah, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. Anything can happen. And that concludes the first half. The score, 33-21. Okay, it's time for our T-Mobile. Hello and welcome back. We're glad you're with us. The NBA so many times comes down to a game of runs, and we'll see if a run here will turn this thing around as we get underway. Now Paul. He's got 8. And it's the Hornets with the ball.
He definitely scoring.
Here's Davis. Off the mark.
Aaron, what are you doing?
That's just daring to guy to shoot the long ball. He couldn't make him pay.
Hughes on the perimeter. Here's Ilgauskas. Kamen's there. Tosses it up.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Playing like the second best player.
Here's Shorty. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Tipped. And so here are the Clippers.
That's the problem.
Get back into this game, Kevin. They need to really concentrate on limiting turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
Now Duhan following the basket by Blake Griffin. Inside. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. You're right, Clark. When you're down, you can't just give away opportunities like that.
Well, the margin of error is much smaller when you're trailing and trying to come back, so everything is much more important.
Y'all was going to be the heroes to save me because y'all were the only team that offered me something in the West when I said I'm trying to go to the West in my earliest start of this fucking season. I've been said I was trying to get to the West.
Shorty got a hand on it, blocked, and recovered. What a nice play by Okafor.
That's funny as hell. 3 niggas just jump for that ball. That's funny.
Swing pass. Here's Duhan. Nets it from the wing. It's been all Clippers. It's an 18-point lead. To Wallace. Shorty. Uncovered. No good. The Hornets go the other way with the ball.
I need something that's in there. They're not finna play me like I can't get that.
Now Okafor inside.
Stop all that passing, nigga. Take a shot.
And it's whistle to kick. There's more
He ain't
NBA
even on the
coming
court
your
long
way
enough to
this
get tired.
Wednesday.
Like, what the fuck is
From
y'all talking about?
Chicago, Illinois, it'll be the Chicago Bulls. They'll face the visiting Atlanta Hawks. Start time, 7:30 Eastern.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one.
And the sad part is Denver took the first 2 games.
Now Gordon. He's got 6.
Look at Barron, y'all. Look what Barron does with the ball. No.
Traveling violation.
Big mistake there, Kevin. You can't do things like that and hope to win.
Some changes for the Hornets.
First 2 games must have been in Denver.
Now Paul. And here are the Hornets. They trail by 16. It's tipped. Stolen away by the Clippers. It's 1-on-1.
Damn, I couldn't throw the
Looks like a
hoop.
good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
He knocks down the first one.
As a
we
team, they've
making a
been
pass,
perfect
kid.
from the line in this half. They've made them all. That's a good job, and that's exactly what you want. When you're going to get to the line, take advantage of those freebies.
Now
I
Paul.
don't want these little 30
15
seconds
points in
though.
the game. And it's the Hornets with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Shorty. Buries the teardrop layup.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of
I need
layup.
those. I need them type of real moves. Right now I'm playing with playground specialists.
Josh Howard grabs the board.
Well, Kev, they're making a strong statement under the boards. I mean, out-rebounding by a pretty good margin here.
Oh my gosh.
Here's Shorty. Kept alive.
Can't finish it.
Dumps it off.
Right here. I'm cutting. Oh my God.
Howard to the inside.
No way, that was a good
Steal
pass.
by the Hornets.
The interior D was lurking on that one.
You know, Clark, you're right. They're strong inside.
And it's showing up today, Kevin. I mean, really showing up. There's no doubt about it.
Here's Juwan. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
Passes like that are fun to watch. Beautiful feed inside for the score. He placed it perfectly, Kevin.
Shorty. Mitchell backs him down. Mitchell was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second goal.
Holding that bit to go lay it. Oh my God.
New Orleans has really picked it up these past few minutes on defense.
They sure have. Their defense has really come on strong.
And their defense has been rewarded by coming up with a few steals. It makes working on defense a lot easier when you get those kind of results.
The moment they
And
take
they're
that
definitely
nigga out
getting
the starting rotation, that's going to be my best game.
Now Thornton to Juwan. High post.
I make a play. I fuck up. Like, you know.
Now Thornton, defended by Gordon. Shoots from 12, and the basket by Thornton.
But
They needed this run sooner.
drop off.
I don't think they have enough time left to stage a comeback now.
Give me the ball, bro. You're not doing nothing with it.
Here comes Davis. He's got 12. Here's Shorty. Misses. The Clippers walk away with a double-digit
I'm moving
victory as
slow
they defeat the
motion, but
Hornets
I had a little burst of
68
speed.
to 54.
Yep, that 1 year.
For his solid performance, Baron Davis is the Jordan Brand
burst of
player
brightness.
of the game.
Incredible passing
Coach.
display. He just has that sixth sense for setting up his teammates perfectly.
Well, that's
Oh,
it
I
for
ain't got
us.
no
On behalf
points.
of
This
Clark
nigga got
Kellogg,
12.
Cheryl Miller, and me,
You
Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.
That was a terrible game. For the guy that was guarding you, first off, you were very selective on your shots out there. That kind of patience impresses me. The important thing to remember is not to lose your focus. When that happens, you'll begin to force bad shots. Hey, another thing. It seemed like you were grabbing every possible rebound tonight. A lot of people think rebounding is just a matter of lucky bounces coming your way. But man, it's so much more. There really isn't much else I can say that hasn't already been said.